How's it going, y'all? My name's MLG Alcatraz and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a Q&A. Now, if you do not know, but last Monday, I have reached 200 subscribers. And I decided to do a little special where I shaved my head completely bald. And for those who are still wondering, yes, the hair is starting to grow back, but I'm pretty much shaved at this point. But that is not important at the time, because today we are going to be doing part 2 of the 200 subscriber special. Even though I no longer have 200 subscribers, like, I'm going to be honest, the subscriber count after doing that video, it doubled big time. Like, I ended up over exceeding what I expected. But other than that, for today's video, we are going to be doing a simple Q&A, which I actually promised to everyone that when I get 200 subscribers, I would do this Q&A, but I decided to go a little bit above and beyond. So, with all that further ado, let's get right into the Q&A. So, for the first question that came from Mike HKK4281 says, can you clap without using your hands or arms in any way? Just what do you mean by that? Like, okay, what a great start to the Q&A. On to the next question. Alrighty, question number 2 comes from the Hammer191. Why wear a wig? Well, that is a good question. Why do I wear this wig? Well, it's not because I am bald, which, if you do not know what happened last Monday, which, the 200 subscriber special, I shaved my head bald for more subscribers. But the reason why I wear this wig, this purple and gold wig, is because it is my trademark. Now, if you do not know, but every YouTuber has their trademark. For example, Markiplier with his pink mustache, PewDiePie with his bro fist, Jacksepticeye with his green eye, and also, not just that, but also Vanoss Gaming with his owl mask and red shirt, and also H-Toad Delirious with his clown makeup, hockey mask, blue hoodie, and also I Am Wildcat with his pig mask, white helmet, white t-shirt that says Wildcat, and also his like cheetah or tiger striped like pants, and also basically I Do Work, who is basically himself cosplaying as Finn from Adventure Time. I mean, let's be real here. Every YouTuber has a trademark. And this purple and gold wig right here, this is my trademark. But yeah, that concludes this question. So, moving on to the next one. Well, the next question comes from Azaya Chi Pro. I hope I pronounced that right. Do you friend me on Roblox? First of all, you spelled Roblox wrong, and second of all, I'm not taking any friend requests on Roblox right now, and third of all, I don't know your username, to be honest. I mean, if you wanted me to friend you on Roblox, you should have at least dropped your username. But yeah, yes, I actually do have Roblox. Honestly, I may think about friending you if you let me know what your username is. And honestly, I've been thinking about going on Roblox and trying out the Doors horror game. Yeah, that might actually make pretty good content. Me playing Doors in Roblox. Yeah, I think I might do that in the future videos. So yeah. On to the next question. And the next question comes from John Final Fantasy J1N. Will you livestream Huni Pop 2 since you already did one? How do I say this? That's gonna be a huge no. if you do not know, back when I had my original YouTube channel back in 2017 called MLG Alcatraz Gaming, I decided to experiment and do a live stream on Hoonie Pop. If you do not know what a Hoonie Pop is, it's basically kind of like Bejewels, but not safe for work, if you know what I mean. It's because when I did actually do the live stream, I mean, they did very well, not gonna lie, but next thing you know, 6 months later, I ended up getting a massive copyright strike and those live streams taken down due to the way on how the content was. I mean, yeah, so better safe than sorry. I am not gonna be doing any Hoonie Pop content anytime soon, because the last thing I want is to repeat the incident on what happened to my original channel, which, if you do not know, but MLG Alcatraz Gaming actually got hacked in 2019. I mean, honestly, when I first time realized that my channel got hacked and all my videos were gone, I thought YouTube took down my channel because of the whole Hoonie Pop situation that happened back in 2017. But no, I checked and my account got hacked, though. Here I am, yet again, doing another attempt at this YouTube thing, and hopefully I do better than my previous channel. So yeah, no Hoonie Pop, no Hoonie Pop 2, we're keeping it safe for work-ish. Like, questionable-ish, PG-13-ish. But yeah, on to the next question. Alrighty, on to the next question. This question is from Wallace Brother. What's your favorite game? Honestly, that is actually a hard question, because honestly, I've been gaming all my life. I played all different type of games. I pretty much have almost all type of consoles in my house. Like, I mean, but I can tell you one thing is that there's a lot of games, okay? I mean, it's kind of hard to like pick one. I mean, like, when it comes to Grand Theft Auto, I think Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is actually a pretty good Grand Theft Auto. Like, I mean, it's not as good as Grand Theft Auto 5, but however, Grand Theft Auto 4 is actually better than 5, but still, it's kind of hard to choose. Just like when it comes to computer games, I like Team Fortress 2, but I also like Half-Life, but not just Half-Life, but I also like Garry's Mod as well. Actually, Garry's Mod has got to be the most played game that I have on my computer right now. Like, I mean, in Garry's Mod, you can basically do whatever you want. I know that it's not like Minecraft, but let's be real here. There's a Minecraft mod in Garry's Mod, and also, not just that, but I'm also a fan of racing games as well, and, well, I can definitely tell you one thing, is that I'm definitely proud to be a Burnout fan, because I soon realized that Burnout 3 Takedown recently won a Best Racing Game ever, I guess. Well, one of the best racing arcade games ever created, to be honest, because, honestly, Burnout 3 was definitely a game from my childhood. Like, I remember going to Shopko, I believe, when it was still open, when before Shopko went bankrupt, like Sears and Kmart. And I remember I was with my dad that time that I saw a copy of Burnout 3 Takedown for the original Xbox, and I actually begged my dad, "Dad, please, can I have Burnout 3 Takedown for the original Xbox?" And this was back when I was like 6 years old, back in 2004, after I got my original Xbox for my 6th birthday. And yeah, well, that explains like the racing game part. I mean, I do like Burnout Revenge, which that one was actually a little bit better than Burnout 3 Takedown. But also, when it comes to first-person shooters, I think Black Ops 2 has got to be my favorite first-person shooter. Like, Black Ops 2, the original Black Ops, and also Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 was the GOAT. yeah, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, when it comes to Nintendo games, I like Mario Kart, I like Super Mario Bros., including, Super Mario World for the, Super Nintendo, because that was actually the first ever video game I ever played at the age of 3 on my dad's Super Nintendo, because here's the thing, at the age of 3, my dad had a Super Nintendo, which had Super Mario World, and also Donkey Kong Country, and the first original Mortal Kombat, which my dad taught me how to play all 3 of those games at the age of 3. And yes, I still do have my Super Nintendo, and also all the games, and actually more. And if you do not know, but I actually recently picked up a copy of Star Fox just a couple of weeks back when the Super Sale was in town. Oh man, that's a long question. I'm just gonna say I like all games. I like all games. I like all games as long as it doesn't like have like microtransaction. As long as it's not online only. As long as it doesn't have political or any sort of like propaganda mashed down into it. Yeah, just that. Yeah, I like all games except the 3 that I mentioned. Okay, on to the next question. Alrighty, the next question goes to Leo8912. Will you mayhaps bring Reanimal or maybe HD2? HD2. Are you talking about Helldivers 2? I mean, well, when it comes to Helldivers 2, yeah, honestly, that was actually one of the games that I would actually like to try out. Helldivers 2, but honestly, I have no idea if my computer can handle it, because if you do not know, the processor that I'm running on right now is a AMD FX 8350 8-core processor. Even though, yeah, I do have 32 gigabytes of RAM, they are DDR3. I don't know if that changes anything with the performance. And the graphics card that I have is a GeForce GTX 1080 Ti. And no, it's not from NVIDIA, it's a MSI. However, as for Reanimal, I think Reanimal might actually be able to run on this computer. And thankfully, there's actually a demo for Reanimal, so I decided to test out Reanimal and see how well everything goes. Alrighty, y'all, we have officially loaded up the Reanimal demo just to see on how well this game will run. I'm hoping this game will run perfectly, because it does look very promising, like when it comes to making content and all that. Oh, here we are. Let me drive the boat. Let me drive the boat, cuz I wouldn't reach down if I were you. Wait. Oh, we rescued someone. Wait, did we rescue someone, or is that a fish? No, I think we rescued someone. Oh god. Oh, she's alive. Okay. Oh, what the? Okay. Okay, chill, fam. Yeah, I kind of experienced a tiny bit of lag, but just a little bit of a sputter, and oh, that is a mine. Yeah, that is a mine. What happens if I touch it? Oh! That was a bad idea. Well, that concludes our test with Reanimal. Well, performance test to see how well it runs on the computer. And honestly, I think I'll have to hold out on Reanimal until I get a better PC, cause I mean, it was doing good so far, but it started to get a little bit on the laggy side, like the frame rate kind of dropped a bit, so, and that's basically the last thing I need in my gaming videos is frame rates drop, everything being all laggy, because that would just be not very good for footage, if you know what I mean. But if I ever do get a capture card, I will consider getting it for my PlayStation 5 and doing recordings with my console if I can get my hands on an Elgato. But yeah, that concludes our little test. So thanks for the question, Leo. On to the next question. So the next question goes to Felice Lavacade. Felice Lavacade. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, which honestly I'm really terrible when it comes to pronouncing names because I am an autistic bastard with ADHD. And his question is, what inspired you to be a YouTuber? Well, honestly, I guess it pretty much all started back in 2012 when I first time discovered PewDiePie. This was actually before PewDiePie reached 1 million subscribers. I actually liked a lot of videos, especially from PewDiePie. But then, next thing you know, in 2013, I also ended up discovering two YouTubers, SMG4 and Markiplier. And in 2014, I ended up discovering Jacksepticeye, I Am Wildcat, Vanoss Gaming, Dahi Dinogla, and the Gaming Terrorizer, also known as Terrorizer. And over the past years on watching pretty much all those YouTubers like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Vanoss Gaming, including H2O Delirious, which I forgot, sorry about that, H2O Delirious. And not just that, but if you're wondering what type of shirt I'm wearing, I'm actually wearing a SGA's 1 million subscribers special limited edition t-shirt, which if you do not know what a SGA is, it's basically like SMG4 but with Sonic the Hedgehog. And honestly, I'm still quite bummed out that SMG4 retired, because I was a huge fan of SMG4, which actually, no, it was 2011 I discovered SMG4. It was back in summer school of 2011 when I was getting ready for the 7th grade that I discovered SMG4. And SMG4 was only a couple of months old when I discovered him back in summer school of 2011, and I think, no, it was either around 2012 or 13 that I discovered PewDiePie. All these YouTube gamers, all these inspirators, including one of my favorite ones, which are actually going to be making a comeback, even though they're not a gaming YouTuber channel, a gaming channel. Sorry for the words. Called TGF Bros. Yeah, they're recently coming out of retirement and going to be coming back to YouTube soon, so I'm going to be excited for that. But yeah, the YouTubers that inspired me to be on who I am today, or at least try to anyways: PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Vanoss Gaming, H2O Delirious, I Am Wildcat, Terrorizer, Dahi Dinogla, SMG4, SGA, TGF Bros, Dan TDM. All those YouTubers inspired me on what I want to be, or what I want to try to be today. So yeah, that pretty much concludes that question. Even though I kind of was a bit on the sloppy side, but let's be real here. With my autistic traits and ADHD, of course I'm gonna fumble my words. But just try to bear with me. On to the next question. Alrighty, y'all, we are officially down to our final question. And this question comes from the Legit Midget, aka one of my closest friends, Bryce. And his question is, do you still have the Toriel body pillow? Seriously, Bryce? Seriously? Oh, man. Oh, I really hate to bring this out, but if you want the answer, yes, Yes, I do still have Toriel. Now, if you do not know, but back during my old times, especially back when I had my original YouTube channel, back in 2017. Now, I actually made this Q&A back in the summer of 2017, I believe in July, when I did my Q&A in my old channel, MLG Alcatraz Live. And the question was, do you have a girlfriend? And at that time, I basically just showed her as my girlfriend. But yes, I do still have my Toriel body pillow to this day. Honestly, I think me and Toriel should just get married. Wouldn't you agree, y'all? You think we just make a cute couple? Oh, God. Well, that was fun. Let's never do that again. So, yeah. Does that answer your question, Bryce? Also known as Big Dan as well. Man. This Q&A is killing me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes today's Q&A. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I did, answering all your lovely questions. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment or video game suggestion as long as it runs on my computer. And also make sure to share this video with your friends, family, cat, dog, fish, Karen, maybe your HOA president, if he ever cares or gives a fuck. And also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok and also on Twitter, also known as X nowadays. And also, most importantly, if you are new to this channel and if you got done watching this video, make sure to subscribe, because we are literally blowing up like crazy. Like, my subscribers are just multiplying by the day right now. And also, if you're already subscribed, make sure to hit the bell notification button to stay up to date with my latest posts, uploads, live streams, and updates. Everything in between. So yeah, that is all for today's video. I would like to say thank you all for watching. This is MLG Alcatraz signing out, and I'll see you all in the next video.